Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of The Bug Warrior. In today's video I will show you how Capstone Dungeons will change leveling in the upcoming Season 11 of Diablo 4. In simple words, you won't be able to progress through the next chapter or rank, as it is now called, in the season journey until you complete the required Capstone Dungeon. This slows down leveling and forces players to complete these dungeons in order to move on with the season journey and therefore getting stronger. Since Capstone Dungeons are locking important items that allow you to level up fast, such as the pit or the tower. There is a total of 5 Capstone Dungeons. The first two are the most important since they unlock the pit and therefore allow you to unlock Torment levels. These two will be found in the open world. They are the Torrid Menagerie, which is level 30 and the suggested difficulty is hard. The second one is the Hellish Descent, which is level 50 and the suggested difficulty is penitent. The last 3 are the Unseen Awakening, which is around Torment 1 difficulty, then the Tempest Oasis, which is around Torment 2 difficulty, and last but not least the Sins of the Many at Torment 3 difficulty. You need to complete all 5 of them since the season journey has changed, and now you can't get all skill points nor paragon points unless you complete the objectives at each rank. Each Capstone Dungeon guards the next Capstone Dungeon, so you need to clear, for example, the Torrid Menagerie to be able to see and complete the next one, which is the Hellish Descent. There is no way to progress to the higher ranks, unlike previous seasons, until you have completed the required dungeons. That being said, these are not your ordinary dungeons, so let's quickly look at the first 2 Capstone Dungeons that will give you access to the pit. The first one is the Torrid Menagerie. This dungeon has 3 levels. The first part looks pretty much like any other dungeon you have completed so far, with the exception that there will be some volcanic eruptions. Other than that, you need to slay elites to collect Animus, and once you collected all of it, you need to place it in the Animus urn so you can access the next area where Shadowclaw, who is the first boss, will be. Slay the boss and find the exit, and you will notice that there is a new type of pillar that will cool you and grant you a cold aura. As you can see ahead, there is a fire barrier that you can't go through unless you have been at the cooling pillar. Proceed to level 2, and here you will notice that the level deals damage to you due to how hot it is. This is why there are many ice pillars throughout the level. What you need to do is fight your way out of the level by using the ice pillars as you progress. This mechanic is very similar to the dark seed of the levels where the death aura can kill you. Once you reach the end of that level, there will be the last pillar, and next to it the entrance to the third and last level of the dungeon, the arena where the Curator is. You will immediately notice the 2 ice pillars. You will need to use them as the level still deals hit damage, but unfortunately you can just stay there as you will be an easy target for that Curator. Once you deplete the Curator's health bar to almost half, Emberclaw, which is another werewolf boss, will join the fight. This is a challenging fight as you are leveling up, so it's probably better to wait a little bit until you are strong to both survive and slay them. Once you give the killing blow to both of them, you will complete the Torrid Menagerie and unlock the next rank and Capstone Dungeon. The next one is the Hellish Descent. The recommended level is 50. The first level you need to slay 5 door wardens, so make your way through the level, and once you slay the 5th one, a door to the Helltide adherent will be unlocked. Slay the boss and proceed to the second level, which is the Corrupted Jail. Here you will need to charge 5 sacrificial altars. They work similar to the pillars we find at the Dark Citadel or those we find at the Helltides. So once you activate them, you need to remain inside the circle and survive the enemy's assault. Now what makes the second level interesting is that the Butcher will spawn every 30 seconds or something like that, so you will face a lot of them. It's pretty much 1 Butcher per altar, so at the very least you will encounter 5 of them. I think this part is actually cool. Once you destroy the final altar, it will open the path to the last level, which is the Burgeoning Hatred. Here you will need to destroy 5 demonic eruptions. Same as with the previous level, the Butcher can spawn at any time, and on top of that you need to watch out for the constant hellfire that is raining throughout the level. Once you destroy the last one, it will open the door to the arena where you will find Elias. I also think it's cool they brought Elias back. Here you only have to watch out for 1 big attack that deals damage in half of the arena. It's this huge wave of fire. When you deplete Elias's health bar to around 50%, the Butcher will appear, so now you need to slay them both. Here I found a bug. You need to kill the Butcher first or the dungeon won't be completed. So slay the Butcher first and then Elias. A cool fight for sure, and this will unlock the pit at last. So there you have it. I will make a follow-up video with the last 3 Capstone Dungeons, but what do you think of the first 2 so far? Please let me know your thoughts at the comments. We reached the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far and found the video interesting or useful, please consider to share, like, comment or subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.